I'm not sure if you've seen this. UDA is to send 100 of its members to Uganda for leadership training. I have never seen a backward-thinking president like we do. How would you take your people to go to Uganda? Uganda which is under dictatorship. Uganda which doesn't even recognize opposition, that doesn't even recognize public participation and even gathering of people to demonstrate against anything that the government does. You're taking your own people, UDA, that is Ruto, taking its own leaders to go and train them to be like militia-like leaders. Leaders who do not recognize opposition. That is the kind of leaders that Ruto wants its UDA members to be. The country that doesn't even meet the standards that Kenya has reached. How do you take it for leadership training? A person who has clearly refused to recognize that there's opposition, that people can have different set of mind, that people can have a different set of intellect compared to what he has. A leader that thinks that his son is the only person who can lead the military because he doesn't trust anyone. I'm not saying Uganda is so backward, but compared to Kenya and where we have reached as a democracy, yes, of course they are backward. They have had the same leader who has suppressed all the opposition. And yet, in Kenya where we've had 5 presidents, that is what we call democracy. In as much as we have our downfalls, we are not the perfect country, of course. Kenya is not the perfect country. But of course, we cannot compare ourselves to Uganda for leadership training, especially when it comes to politics. I'm not sure if there's some money exchanging hands, but there's surely a big problem in UDA, and Ruto must go. This government must go, because this is the kind of leadership that Ruto is trying to push to Kenyans. It doesn't make sense at all. How do you push your leaders to go to Uganda, a country whose democracy is not even existing? They are struggling to even have an opposition leader. The opposition leaders are being put in military jails. We can't even see opposition in Uganda, and yet you're telling us you're taking 100 leaders to go for leadership training. We have lost our minds. Not us, but Ruto has lost his mind. Surely, he must be crazy.